There is a minimal level of wickedness you need to have as a human for you to have peace of mind. Welcome to today's edition of Sip and Ponder. And with me on the show today, I have the CEO of V Praise Collections, Vivian. Thank you for coming to my show.
Hello, hi. Thank you for having me here.
So, Vivian, what's good? How are you doing? How are you
I'm
feeling
good.
today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. So, someone said that there's a minimal level of wickedness every human must have for you to have peace of mind. Even though I feel there is as well a limit to the kindness that you must have. You know, that if your kindness stretches beyond a certain point, it is no longer kindness. But let me have your opening review on the topic or what I heard, the tweet I heard, that there is a minimal level of wickedness every human must have for you to have peace of mind. Say something
Okay.
about that.
I think I go with the tweet or I
Meanwhile, just before we get in, let's have your rating of what Sagai cooked on a scale of 10.
I'd say 6.5.
I haven't gotten this this kind of harsh review before, but then let's maybe you're being wicked then. Okay, let's say it.
I would say I accept or I agree. I go with what it's saying
Yeah.
because I mean every human should have like a little bit of wickedness. If not, you'll be an empty shell. You'll be empty. Because the funny thing is that when we're talking about wickedness in this case or in this scenario, people are not talking about you being wicked, probably being mean or anything. It's just about having your boundaries. That's just all.
So you're saying that for you to, effectively effect your boundaries, for you to be able to stand by, the lines that people must not cross in your life, you need to be wicked. You need to apply wickedness.
Yes.
I would share this story of mine with you. It seems very funny, but it wasn't funny to me. I was in a bus traveling one day, and some of these people that beg in motor parks, you know, one of them approached me. So this lady begged me for money. I honestly did not have enough to give, but I had enough, to travel, enough to eat. I enjoy eating while traveling.
Mm.
So when she met me at the point I was buying something. I think they mostly target people that buy things. She met me at the point I was buying something, and when she begged me for money, I said no. I don't want to give. I don't have enough to give. No. So she was like, please give me. That God will bless you. Give me Chukuga gossip. That kind of thing. And when she was done saying it, I turned back and started praying for her. And she got offended that I was praying for her. I mean, this is someone that wanted me to give her money, and she would give me prayer in return because, in quote, she is a beggar. And I asked myself after that incident, why is it that beggars don't like it when people pray for them? They like it when people give them money. You know, for a minute, I felt like I was wicked. I actually thought it to myself. Maybe I was too harsh on her. But deep down, I knew that I didn't have enough to give. And sometimes people who receive, they tend to impose it on you as if it is their right, to take from you and never to give. So have you ever been in any situation where you had to apply that wicked side of you?
Yeah,
Let's
I've been in two scenarios like
Okay.
I've had two cases like this. The first one was went to ShopRite and coming out, ShopRite Asaba to be precise.
Mhm.
Coming out, all these little children with their hair. So you give one money and the other to go and call the rest to come. So there'll be like five. You get so I kept giving giving money. So you
Please
meant
give me two.
so you got to the last person, and the money I was with wasn't enough. So I was like, oh, go and share with your brothers. I don't have any other money again. So while trying to cross the road, I come back and I was like, shake panza. So back then, when
And you
that
didn't
thing,
collect your money back.
that thing, exactly, I got pissed. I got pissed and I was like, if I knew, I would have not given any of them because they stay like throwing insults. Like, you get? So assuming they met me and I told them, oh, I don't have money and I walked, they'll be like, oh, this one a stingy girl. This one a wicked person. At least I had my respect and dignity. You get? You know the see the way they gathered and started throwing insults while this thing. Okay, I also had another scenario when we were traveling by bus, and you know all these we like call them pastors or preachers that will come
Yeah,
to the bus
yeah.
and preach. They will, after everything, they will be like um
Mm-hmm. Give to God.
give to God.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that particular day, I think that day was a very, very bad day because she preached, she prayed, and I think some of us actually joined in the prayer because we're like, Amen, Amen. When then the whole give this, that, and nobody like she now starts saying, you people think you people can make heaven. A preacher of God came to the bus, preached for you, and you cannot even give.
I
So
can
one
imagine.
thing I've noticed is that the receivers or the beggars, I will not say beggars, but let me just say the receivers so that it's not like
Yeah.
trigger because some people don't really like beg, like you get it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be chronic beggars or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Exactly. It can be family, it can be a partner, it can be a friend. It doesn't have to be only beggars you see on the road. It is everywhere. They don't have they would never understand the language a giver speaks actually. Jazz is just point to me, point to me, point to me, point to me.
Let me pick it up from this. I want to share a song that I like with you because when you were coming on this show, I I wanted to spill everything, in fact. So I am going to dig deep, maybe a little bit personal. So give me a sec. I want to show you something. So this is actually a song that I like, and I want to play part of it because I want to have your take on this. I think it is something that women enjoy. That is my opinion. I may not be right. So listen to this part. Maybe I would also aid you with the lyrics. Anything you call me talk and do, I just get it for you. Baby, as for me, girl, you're all I need. I don't know if you heard that part. He said, anything you need, call me, talk and do. That he would get it for her. Baby, as for me, all I need is you. You get this thing where they talk for street. Good for the baby, bad for the boy. I am going to hit your agenda now and I want you to defend them because I'm defending the bros here. I think most of the times, men, we find ourselves in that spot whereby we are expected to give and give and give and give and give. There seems to be no limit to what we give. There seems to be no limit to what we can afford. And it seems like the standard in the relationship is that men has to give. And the only thing they must get in return from females is that female.
Yeah.
Don't you think that this is the case? What you are condemning is the case. The experience that men have.
Okay. I've literally like had this conversation with like a couple of guys. Okay, first, as a man, you should know what you want, and I feel like as a man, you should also you should have values and standards to get before you go for a girl. It doesn't have to be the female part. There should be something that you be like, oh, this is, except to just see a nice curvy baby and body and you be like, oh, I want this girl, this that. Do you get? There should be some certain values and standards. You should see in a lady and be like, oh, she's someone I want to date. She's someone I like. Do you get? Something that do you get? Exactly. I don't know if I'm making a point.
Yeah, yeah, you
Exactly.
are.
So for those that keep complaining, I don't know. I've been very, very privileged to be around females that are industrious, that do not just receive.
Project your voice.
Someone like me, I reciprocate like mad. I reciprocate like mad. The funny thing is that I might even be the one that will be like initiate the whole thing. Do you get? So that aside, the problem is some men do not have anything to offer.
Okay.
Some men, the only thing they have to offer is money.
Money. And
Yes.
money is not something. Okay.
Calm down.
I'm very
Calm
calm.
down. This is a problem.
Yeah, I want to listen actually.
Yeah. Some men, that's the only thing they have to offer. Like, aside, if you remove the money, no emotional intelligence, no support, you can't even like have like a conversation with them on a certain topic like political anything. Do you get? It's just that maybe I need this and they'll get it for you. So a situation whereby you're using money to impress a woman, you keep pay, you continue like paying because that's at the end of the day, that's the only thing you have to offer. And in some scenarios, I won't lie to you, there are men that okay, they have everything, they are emotionally intelligent, they are supportive, they are doing this, they can have like conversation, they are literate. Do you get? They are so concerned about your well-being and growth, and yes, they're financially stable, they help and everything. And probably unfortunately they have like also a girl that keeps money. I'm not trying to say that my gender is all good or 100%. Definitely the same way we have like terrible men is the same way we also have terrible women.
I agree.
You get?
It's both sided.
Yes, exactly. So you see women that are lucky to be or to have such a partner, and they're just being
They just want to take and keep taking.
take. My own case, my own saying this is do wetin your power fit carry. If you feel like this is how this person is and you can't continue, let it go. It's not the end of the world. That is my own. That is one thing, one will I call it quote or phrase that's helped me in life. Once I've seen that, oh, this is how it is, or it can't get better, it's going to keep getting worse and everything, I walk away because how long will you keep giving? This happens even see, you're saying it as a man because yeah, this is your gender and it's okay for you because the experiences you've had is not from a fellow gender, definitely it's been more from as a woman, I've had terrible experience like from also men too.